Hi everybody, it's Dr. Magnifico. I am sitting in my bedroom. There's my dog. There's my other dog. And my cat, if you can see her all the way over there. And I wanted to do this video because I feel like the public doesn't know. You don't understand that the system is inherently rigged against you, sadly, and that there's nobody out there to help you or defend you or help you make things right, or be transparent, or provide you guidance when the going gets rough. And there's Ren Ren. Hi, Ren Ren. Let's start with a couple things. First of all, everybody loves their pet. Everyone loves them like family. Those of us who are veterinarians, we went to vet school because we love our pets like family, and that's what motivated us to put in all that hard work and study all those hours and jump through all those hoops to get to vet school. So let's put that aside. Everybody loves their pets. They are the place we go to when we feel alone or desperate or need companionship. They are the reason for everything. So let's set that aside. Let's just agree that everybody loves them. The next thing is medicine has become profitable. So profitable that vultures have moved into our profession, and that has skewed everything. There is no longer transparency, and there is no longer integrity, and there is no longer the ability to provide compassion if it doesn't meet a set dollar figure. No one tells you that. What has also happened is venture capital has moved in. They've bought up clinics. They bought up so many clinics that before the current administration, the Federal Trade Commission was jumping in and saying, you're creating monopolies, which they did intentionally. They are buying up the market so that you can only go to those providers, or you can only go to another corporate practice, especially in specialty medicine and emergency medicine, and therefore you don't have an option. That's the first thing that happened to the consumer. And no one told you that. The second thing was they have all decided to keep pushing the price point so far north that they are excluding people from access to care. That's the second thing. There's no transparency. They don't have to tell you from the onset what things are going to cost you, so that you can make an informed decision and maybe not go in their door. The next thing that has happened is they have sort of hidden their ability to increase fees in things that you cannot negotiate and you cannot price shop. I saw somebody just this week who had a chemistry panel with electrolytes and a CBC for over $400, almost $450. At my clinic, that charge is about $100, and I make a profit. I pay veterinarians a commission on that, and I still make a profit. So that, in my opinion, is price gouging. Like, why is it 4 and 5 times what it would be elsewhere, or 10 times? It's because you can't go anywhere else to get it when your pet is in the hospital or needs to be hospitalized, and they know that. The second thing that has happened is the rest of the diagnostics, like x-rays and ultrasounds, have gone through the roof, and you can't go price shop for those either. There is price gouging going on that is costing pets their lives, and no one has your back, and no one tells you beforehand, and then you have no options. So that ability for us to protect the bond between you and your pet has not only been infringed, we have made it impossible for you. And then we expect that you're still going to like us and trust us. And we all know, if you are in Vetmed, that that's gone out the window. And then we all want to complain about how difficult things are for us. Well, I would say we have made it that way. There are lots of great veterinarians out there who have big hearts and incredible skills, but if you are pricing people out of their ability to utilize them, then there's a problem, and maybe we're a part of the problem. So it's time to start being transparent. It's time to start being honest. It's time to start offering people from the get-go options. If they can't afford us from the get-go, transfer them somewhere where they can. Transfer them down to a practice like mine, a general practice, or a shelter, or a rescue, or start minimizing those diagnostics that you have priced out of availability so that people can get treatment plans. There's lots more to come. We'll keep you posted. Please follow me on pawbly.com, and please ask your veterinarian who they work for and whose allegiance they lie within. It should be to your pet, period. Their allegiance should be to your pet, not to the corporation they work for, not to the sign-on bonus that they got, but to your pet. And if you're not getting that answer, go find somebody who does. I suggest you start by a general practitioner who owns their own practice, who is in private practice, and then be very loyal to them and ask them to be very loyal to your pet. All right, we'll keep you posted.